Okay, check it out. We've been building the archery system in our game Tail's Edge for months, and something has always felt off. Not broken, but not right either. So we brought in a real archer, a professional. And yeah, it turns out that decision basically put us right back at square one. I mean, look, we did our homework. I spent weeks digging through YouTube tutorials on traditional historical archery at the start, everything from Mongolian thumb release to English longbows and even Olympic form. We also did our homework on existing games, right? Legend of Zelda, Tomb Raider, Assassin's Creed. We started rewatching iconic archery films, all of this just to try to understand the mechanics, the rhythm, and the reality. For a while, I thought we had enough. The animations looked decent, the feel was close enough, but there's a difference between playing all of these games and being able to translate that into our own game mechanic that feels right. But here's the question that we hadn't asked. What if all of our references were wrong? As game director, it's not just about knowing the right answer, it's about knowing who does, and it's about putting together a team that trusts each other to build something special, and that cares about the details most when other players won't even notice. So, meet Alexander. 12 years of real-world archery experience, multiple JOAD national titles, a coach, a purist. He trained under Katuna Lorig, the Olympic archer that trained Jennifer Lawrence for the Hunger Games. This wasn't just someone who knew how to shoot. This was somebody who understood every detail and every discipline and was fed up with every mistake that the media keeps making. So within minutes, he tore our system apart.
I'm tired of video games and movies just not getting it right. There's so much complexity to the sport, and I want to be a part of something that puts that in the spotlight and makes that a priority. There's a few big points that everyone gets wrong. People assume that archery is like guns but with a longer cooldown, but it's completely different. Your arms will give out, you'll fatigue yourself. It's about rhythm, it's about pacing, and then finally committing to the shot.
Now, good thing, we took his notes to heart. We reanimated bow limbs. So in our original version, they barely moved. There was no weight, no tension. Now, they flex hard under pressure. You can see the force building before the shot releases. We scrapped the bottomless quiver. So now, every arrow counts. You have to think, you should plan. You gotta manage your shots. Scarcity adds weight to every decision. We stopped letting players hold their aim indefinitely because in real archery, your arms fatigue fast. And now you're on a timer. You have to commit. As far as arrow flight, it's no longer instant. You feel the hang time, the arc. Suddenly, distance matters. Gravity matters, timing matters. So once we saw the flaws through his eyes, they were impossible to unsee. And fixing them, way harder than it sounds. We're still in it. We're still refining. Real quick, if any of this has you curious, we've got a dev club where you can actually playtest Tail's Edge as we build it. We release builds monthly. It's free, it's early, and your feedback genuinely shapes the game. Link is below if you want in. We'd love to have you. Let's get back to the video. So at one point we asked ourselves, is this even worth it? 2 extra months of work or more? Over budget. But for something that 95% of players might not even notice, the truth is, we're not building just for the 95% who won't notice our work. We're building also for the 5% who will. The ones who feel it in their gut when something's done right, and they're enthusiastic about archery in general, and they want desperately for the media to get it right. Take John Wick, for example. It had a secret that no other action movie really even attempted. Most people just see the clean action, but the real gun enthusiasts that are out there, they notice the months of work and training that Keanu Reeves put in before production. Every flawless mag swap, every stance shift, every perfectly timed reload, and exactly which make and model of gun that he's using down to the round count. Because the filmmakers, they didn't just simulate realism, they respected it. And even though you don't know why, that attention to detail resonates. That's the bar. We want our archery system to feel earned, not just easy, to punish bad habits and to reward mastery, something that you get better at because it asks you to, and you feel rewarded when you do it. Alexander, he gave us lots of notes because this is all about progression. This isn't just a feature, it's a craft, and it's one that we want to get right. So now we're opening the door to our playtest. Is there a game that we missed that did archery well? Could you help us build it even better? We want to know, not just for feedback, but for collaboration. We want to break it. We want you to help us put it back together because we know that this isn't perfect yet, and we know that you'll tell us when it is. Check out the link in the bio. We can't wait to see you there.